that I'm putting in called the Church of Autumn. And this is my Oracle deck, um, Avatar in the City. And we're going to do a pick a card reading today. I am a feminine mystic and shaman. And I am not here to take any of this seriously. And today we're going to be picking from 3 piles about the beauty you're refusing to embody and why. This is going to be so much fun because it's going to be a bit of a hype you up session, you know. So first we're going to look at the beauty for pile 1, the beauty in pile 1 that you're refusing to embody. What beauty is it that you're refusing to embody? Well, one, that you're smoking hot, okay? What beauty is it that you're refusing to embody? Wow. The Black Madonna. You have a motherly, nurturing, all-knowing, gentle touch. You're very deep, knowledgeable, intelligent, creative. You're so in touch with the feminine. Things have come so easy to you most of your life. Yet I'm sensing that there's sadness around these gifts and talents, like you haven't been able to, like we were saying, be smoking hot, like not being able to enjoy it. And let's just talk about your beauty. Pile for pile number 1, what is the beauty they refuse to embody? The beauty you refuse to embody. Wow. What you are imagining. You know, you have a beautiful imagination. It always leads you to beautiful lands and beautiful places. You're a pleasant person to be around. You're very worldly and knowledgeable, yet cool and calm and collected. It's like you are the essence of, honestly, everything that other people may want to be. This card it's all coming together, and it came out reverse. And what came to me is that you know when to let things go. You don't hold on to issues or people or projects even. It's like you know even when to let your dreams go, which is an awesome gift to have because a lot of people aren't capable of doing that. Meaning you don't harbor, what I'm hearing is that you don't harbor resentment. So you're a pretty free person on the inside. Like you're a very freedom loving person. You enjoy yourself in your life. So why are you refusing to embody such beautiful gifts here? Why are we refusing to embody this motherly, nurturing, this spiritual, loving woman, you know? And I'm also forgetting to say sensuous and very highly sexual. And anyone would be like should be happy to be graced by your presence. Okay? A worldly person who is knowledgeable about life with a great imagination, who's able to let things go so you can bring in the new. Why are you experiencing a refusal to embody these energies? Now, when I first pulled these cards, the first thing that came to me was that you have a blockage from childhood where you weren't allowed to be celebrated. Why aren't you okay? So instead of your mothering feminine nature being um appreciated, it was thrown in your face and made to be a weakness, and it made you feel vulnerable. And so sometimes you may even, in a soft, quiet, sarcastic way, lash out at people. And here's another fire card here, vitality and passion. So you have a hard time embodying your passion. You're avoiding the volcano eruption of passion inside of you. Wow. So you stay quiet like a mouse instead of unleashing what you may consider the dragon inside of you, because maybe this is all your gifts, all your passion, all your fire, everything you love. It looks like, you cause quite a stir with you being so hot physically, and you just being cool on the inside. You draw a lot of attention to you, and it looks like you don't like having all that attention on you. One moment, a card drop. Well, two cards drop. Yeah, see, you could be a dancer, or you could have been a dancer, and maybe you stopped dancing as much. Um, Communion. Yeah, you lost touch with the eagle inside of you. The eagle, you need to take back that eagle perspective. Why am I saying that? The eagle perspective. What is it? What is the eagle perspective? That it's okay to it's okay to be on a higher level than other people. Like, if that's where you belong, because that's where you will function at your best. If you only are a person that can stand being in success, then you have to allow it, or else you're not going to feel sane. You're not going to ever feel like yourself. And you're going to be around people who get on your nerves, and you feel like that you're getting on theirs. It's just kind of like um, and also trying to get other people to join in your passions, or to validate you in any way, and then getting discouraged about it, like you failed or something like that. And there is no such thing as failure. That's that ego perspective you need to have. And in the ego's eyes, can the ego ever fail at being itself? You're only failing if you're not being yourself. That is the definition of sin. The definition of sin is to miss the mark, right? Miss the mark of your inner divine light. That's sin. All that other stuff we done made up about what sin is. And that's why you can't judge anything or anyone, because that person, it's in, you don't know whether or not they're in touch with God when they're doing what they're doing. You have no clue. Okay, by looking on the outside and see, what I'm getting is that people have viewed your fire and your passion as a threat and made you afraid of your own true passion, and you're afraid of your passion, and what the chaos it might cause. This is what I'm picking up on. Okay, because that's a lot. That volcano eruption, and then that fire coming out, and then it's like that's where you feel like in your bag, when you have a whole lot of energy going on, and you're like feeling alive. Yeah, that's going to stir people up. It's supposed to, though. And that's the ego perspective as well. It's like, however I am is how I'm supposed to be. And however it affects people, it's how it's supposed to affect people. Whoever I am right now is perfect for what's happening today and whatever is needed. This is my way of being in communion with life, just me being myself. Like, you have to start taking on that perspective, or else other people's responses to you will just always dog you out and drain you, because you're constantly coming out and going back in, coming out and going back in, coming out as far as like your true self, your true passions, you'll take a few steps and then something will trigger you and you go back in. It's like, it's time for that to change, is what I'm sensing. It's time for that to change, Pal One. No more. No more allowing yourself to be bullied or victimized, when honestly, if and when you do your thing, you're not even paying attention to these people. See, this is why people react the way they do. They want some attention. And are you willing to give up your life, all your passion, all your true vitality and celebration, just to give other people attention that they seek? Huh? Are you? Is that enough for you? Is it? And see, these are the questions you need to ask your soul when you're alone. Okay? All right. Pile number two. Sorry. Pile number one. Final messages. Before I move on to pile number two, because pile number two is on my mind. This reading's coming to a natural ending. We're going to pull some angel cards to close. All right. Sorry for shaking the table or the camera. Okay, this has been a beautiful message. Why you're refusing to embody your beauty. Final messages from the angels, 72 angels of God consciousness. Pile number one. What do you have to say to help them ease into embodying their beauty? Angel Hariel. Sorry. Angel 15. The comforting God. Purification, protection from the impious, religious sentiments. Okay, basically, it's like you need to go to a place of worship and comfort, like going to church or something. Like, you need something to soothe your soul. This is a lot of energy. The divine is compassionate towards you in a way that she knows exactly what you need and what you're going through. This is the energy you're getting back in touch with. This pure love and nurturing, spiritual, enlightened type of love that you have always been wanting to embody and give. You're a giver. This is like Mother Earth, Mother Nature, everything, like embodied. The mother principle in the cosmics is what you are. Is what your spirit, your soul came here to experience as being, coming to the stage, Mother Mary, you know, that's what type of player you are in this game. And maybe that is another eagle perspective. You need to sit in communion, like this card is saying, with this eagle, or watch some animals or something. Like, you need to observe, because what's missing is that you don't really see how you're supposed to embody these energies. And all of this is activated whenever you open your mouth or open your eyes, or come into, you might have a few days where you're like embodying this, and then either a thought, a word from a person, like, and also you need to start paying attention to, softly pay attention to how your body is responding to certain things, because there needs to be a change in how you treat yourself through this. In order to get through this, You have to comfort yourself, not push, not force. Is that making sense? Now I'm being called to move on to pile number 2. Thank you, pile number 1, for being here. Thank you. I am enjoying doing these readings for you guys. I am appreciative of this space that we have cultivated through the years. Thank you so much. All right, pile number 2. We're going to get some new incense, a different type of incense. No, that's the same one. Pile number 2. Why you are not, are you refusing to embody the beauty that is your birthright? How can we get y'all back in cahoots with each other, you and your beauty, so that you can live that energy out once and for all? Yes, the birds say the beauty. What is the beauty for pile number 2 that they are refusing to embody? What is the beauty? Your voice. Yeah. When you speak, people pay attention. So you might be a natural born inspirational speaker, or and a writer, I'm hearing, communication, and also a singer, a songwriter, performance. You could be an actor or an actress, just naturally talented, naturally gifted, naturally in alignment with that energy. Let's see what comes out. Pile number 2, and the beauty in their beautiful self. What is the beauty that pile number 2 is refusing to embody? Okay, aiming and focusing. That's interesting. So part of your beauty is that you're able to like aim at what you want and focus on it and hit it right on the nail. It's like, oh wow. People will be like, you said you were going to do this, or you said you were going to, or maybe some promises you made yourself, and look at you, you're doing it. Like, you're so focused. Wow, that's amazing. That's an amazing gift and an amazing talent. What is the beauty pile for that pile number 2? Oh, you're a friend to people who are bullied. Like you stand up for what's right, for injustices. You're not cliquey. This is the black sheep and the llama. Okay? You believe in togetherness and oneness, and you don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk. If you look at like all the people you know in your friendship circle, it's a rainbow. It's an array. It's like you are, looks like a leader for a spiritual tribe or something. Like a leader, an example is what I'm hearing, and a beautiful example, because you believe in doing the work and you lead by example. And you might not even know just how much of a leader you are, but you can feel it, and other people can too. But you're such an awesome leader. You just really care about making other people feel comfortable. I'm picking up really beautiful, loving, caring vibes from this. This is autistic at school. So when you grew up, and it came out reverse, maybe people told you you were a genius, but and maybe they didn't. It looks like they didn't, but you have a very beautiful mind that thinks outside of the box. And autism on a spiritual level, if you are on the spectrum, whether you're diagnosed or not, any type of neurodivergence is a symptom of a being who can only really focus on what it is inside of them to do, be, and feel. No one can pull them out of their world. No one can stop them from being who they are, and they're willing to fight for it. This is that special ability to focus, and maybe your focus and your purpose here on earth is to make the world a better place in some way for humanity by, wow, makes me want to cry, just sharing your beautiful heart, you being that that person that people can trust, and you being that shelter for people to come to. You may even have dreams of building some type of building or facility to make sure people have a safe place, a warm bed, food, and a place to heal. Because you know what it feels like for people to not believe in you. You believe in other people. This autistic at school is like you were not noticed the way you should have been in order to get to where you feel like you should be in life. Okay? So let's see why you're refusing to embody this beauty here. All right, this is my deck, Avatar in the City. Avatar, and just in case anyone is interested, you can find it on my website. All right, why are you refusing to embody your beautiful self, your soul self? Pile number two. Pile number two. Okay, grounding. This is the Earth Magic deck. Grounding. Autumnal equinox, release. Why are you refusing to embody your beauty? Summer solstice, radiance. It doesn't look like you're not embodying it to me. It looks like you're waiting for the right time to reveal who you are. It's like you kind of been just sitting like just allowing things to be the way they are, just kind of observing, sitting in your body, focusing on yourself, minding your own business, really. Connecting to the earth, because you're like a earth angel guardian. You're a guardian of the earth, is what I'm picking up. And so you might just spend time just outside in the forest, talking to the trees. The trees are very significant for you. Y'all have a relationship where you feel like you have someone to talk to that understands you in some ways, in the way that they just allow life to be just the way it is. Okay. And this release shows me that as you get downloads to move forward, you will. Like it's coming, it's happening. You can feel it happening. That it's time. This is what I'm hearing, kind of like a mission. It's time for you to begin your mission. And yeah, there's stuff coming up to be healed, but like how you're handling it is great. It's part of it. It's not going to stop you from doing your mission. A whole lot of I'm not seeing any opposition, except maybe, you know, the only advice, I'm not going to give it. I'm going to pull an angel card and see what comes out, because I'm not going to try to put something that's not there, even though I do want to say that there are some of you that I'm feeling this smooth, grounded energy, you may not be experiencing it. You may be more in your head about how you weren't loved, cared for, and accepted, and you might be overly empathetic. That was the advice and I don't want to give it to everyone, but you may be overly empathetic towards the pain on earth, towards people who struggle mentally, and you may feel like you can never do enough, or that nothing's ever going to be like enough. Like you being you is enough. You're like, yeah, right. Look at all the hurt and the pain out there. So you might even have like survivor's remorse, where you don't feel happy. Allow yourself to feel happy. Because I'm seeing there's so much grounded energy here. Where's the fun for you? Because it's very business like type energy in the spirit realm. Is like, it's okay for you to have some fun. It's okay for you to let loose. It's okay for you to let your hair down sometimes. It's okay for you to not even think about these things sometimes. It's okay for you to have some enjoyment and be a real person, because you can get kind of caught up in the mission. You're so mission orientated and focused, and you have been for a long time. And it's okay for you to have a balance in life. Either way, not being overly empathetic and not being overly withdrawn from your own emotions, so that you can be there for other people. There has to be a balance in order for your mission to work out, and for you to not get in the way of it. Final messages for pile number 2 from the angels. Final messages from pile number 2. Okay, this is Angel 65, Dhammabaya, God, the source of wisdom, fountain of wisdom, give success in all ventures. Yeah, that's honestly what I was feeling from this energy, that you have done so much work. You have been so focused. You have handled things with so much grace, care, maturity, humility, that everything is going to work out in a very positive way for your mission. Yet make sure that you have a life for yourself. And that may be where you really discover what your wounds actually are, in places where you don't feel like a superhero. Right? Justice. The invocable God, Angel 18, justice, makes truth known in court, causes innocence to prevail. That's you. So you're already embodying your earth angel energy. Congratulations to you for getting there to that point. And also congratulations to you for the spirit world downloading, getting you ready for your mission, for your purpose here on earth. And thank you so much for embodying this energy for all of us. All right, so now I'm going to move on to pile number 3. And thank you to everyone that's joining me now. My name is Aya, and I'm a feminine mystic. And I'm enjoying doing these readings using my oracle deck, Avatar in the City, and finding ways to bless and love up on a collective. It's my job. Okay. So pile number 3, why you refuse to embody the beauty that you're refusing to embody, and why. So first we're going to look at the beauty, or pile number 3, that you're refusing to embody. Burning some incense. This is called the Church of Autumn. It's really good. I made it myself. All right. Pile number 3. What is the beauty within you that you're refusing to embody? Wow, that was quick. The beauty that you're refusing to embody. I am seeing a lot of beauty here. Outer beauty, really. You have an amazing sense of fashion. You really are great at self-care. You're really good at design. You come across as very confident, and you could have an aura where people want to get to know you, or people are drawn to you like a flower. You know, I'm not picking up that you have like a lot of people in your circle, but that there's a lot of people that want to be in your circle, even if you, whether you know it or not. You're an attractive person. Okay. Crown chakra activation. So this is my psychic group here. You are a channeler. You are a high priest or a high priestess. You are in touch with dimensions that you're not really capable of really putting into words, and you don't know how you are activated in these ways, but you just are. Bathing in the cosmic waterfalls. Yeah. So I'm seeing you. You could be the type of healer to make products and stuff for other people, but you also know how to enjoy yourself. Going to the spa, taking care of your body. I'm seeing a lot of like self-care energy here, to where you know how to love yourself, and it causes you to shine so bright, you know? Or if this is the energy you're refusing to, and the beauty you're refusing to embody, then maybe you don't know. Maybe you feel guilt for being so beautiful, you know, because a lot of times when someone is this beautiful and connected, the world takes it like that person is trying to one up them, when you're really just resting and being your true self. And you're being called to honestly just be beautiful. Be beautiful, shine bright in your health. It looks like you might be into eating a really clean diet. Now, this is the beauty that you're refusing to embody. So you could be getting downloads and activations to really change your lifestyle to a lifestyle of like pampering, self-care, just focusing on beautifying yourself on the outside. You know, a lot of times with these readings and stuff, we give a lot of credence to the mind, the spiritual realm, but we don't really talk about the body. And so I'm seeing you embodying the beauty of your body, of being in a body, taking care of that body, dressing that body up beautifully, adorning your body with your favorite colors and smells, and because all of this is a symptom of what's going on inside of you. You are a queen when it comes to really understanding maybe medicine and plant life and how things affect the body and the mind. You might be into acupuncture. You could be a Reiki healer yourself, a doctor of some sort. And I'm just seeing you giving yourself spiritual baths. You know, this is all about like your pampering and loving up on yourself. And maybe you used to do this when you were a child and you need to get back to it, or you used to do it 2 years ago and you need to get back to it and remember how good you felt. You know, I know we live in a culture that is allowing us to open up to many different ways of being, but yet the one door and approval that we all really need is our own. Okay, you needing to just allow yourself to be okay with your superpower of beauty, because your beauty is what attracts a lot of the things that you need, want, and desire. You have pretty privilege. You are pretty privileged. And it may not just be, just because you have a banging body or a beautiful face. The way you take care of yourself makes your energy shine. All right. So let's take a look at why you may not be embodying this beauty. What's stopping pile number 3 from embodying their beauty? Literal. the namesake of the reading. These cards are kind of awkward and clunky, y'all. This is the Earth Magic deck. Wow. A wake-up call. It's just like I thought. When you shine, other people snap on you. And it may even come out of nowhere where someone just feels like they have a right to project the nastiest, ugliest energy. It's so interesting how the most beautiful things on earth attract the ugliest energies, right? I'm thinking about a deer out in the wild, not bothering nobody, not hurting nobody, not, taking away from anything, but just adding their beautiful selves. And people just come, and, bang, bang. It's like for no reason. People come up to you and mess with your energy, all because they want to dirty up your beauty. They want you to experience the wake-up call. It's like, let me put you into reality. Let me show this beautiful person that life ain't always easy, and they can't always have their way. That's ugly. But yet God allows it. Those types of contrasts for us. Why? Because it creates this type of energy. Ancient healing wisdom. Wow. So as you learn to embody your beautiful self more, and you come to value it, and it means something to you, and you stop letting other people define what beauty means to you. You stop letting other people define by their standards what beauty is and isn't. But you allow yourself to enjoy being in that space with yourself. You are stepping into your shamanic calling. Because we all need to be in that love, that self-love, that self-care, that beauty. You just have more and more of it to share. So what I'm hearing is that the wake-up call is for the people who think that they can take away from the essence of beauty because they are afraid that they'll never be that beautiful. Is that they can't stop beauty. You can't stop something from being beautiful. They have no power. And that will help them go through the dark night of their soul and have their own inner wake-up call. And you'll be able to teach them through your example of how to have love and compassion on yourself and defining what beauty is within you, for you, and valuing your body, mind, soul, and spirit as gifts from God and treating them as such. Love. Wow. Love and compassion. This is a beautiful way to end out this reading, this pick a card reading with love. You are, you've been so hurt by other people not loving you, you may not believe that you can be loved or that it's possible for someone to get over themselves and love you for just for you, for your beauty and beyond that. Why you're refusing. And so, people may react to you in a way where they don't believe someone can be so beautiful and so loving, so kind, just kind of like have it all. But you're here to teach people that you can have it all. You can have beauty, you can have brains, you can have spirituality, all with the expectation to be loved. You don't have to expect for people to bring you a tsunami and slap you in the face with hatred because they're jealous, you know? But that jealousy honestly made you more beautiful. That's what the divine really wanted you to know, that sometimes you wonder why you have to go through so much pain, all because of something people view in a superficial way, like your beauty, right? And it's so that your beauty can become even more potent, so that you can shine even brighter. um, and become a shaman, a shamanic presence, that God shines through your eyes, that the beauty is from God. It's not for you um, to only take the glory, I guess, for yourself, like most people would. That's why people are mad at you, because they're afraid that you're like them if they had what you had, but you're not. And for the longest time, maybe you have been beautiful on the outside but felt lonely on the inside or cold on the inside. And now it's time for you to really embody that love and not care about what people think. You should be so used to people reacting the way they have been reacting, that eventually you put up a wall towards them and you're like, I'm going to be me. I'm going to do me anyway. Like if I want to have purple hair and go take a trip to the Bahamas and relax and luxuriate, okay? That is between me and my Savior. That's how you got to be about it. You never wanted to be like that about it, but that's how you got to be about it. I'm going to pull one last angel card for pile number 3. Beautiful reading for beautiful people. Pile number 3. Thank you for joining me once again. Pile 3. Angel 42, Michael. Like unto God. Political authority. Gives safe travel and protects against conspiracy. So, okay. So I always say that being beautiful or having pretty privilege is like being a politician, where you have to, um, shake hands and kiss babies in order to make other people feel like they're seen and heard in the room. And it's like, why do I have to say hi to everyone? Why can't I just sit back in a cut, right? And people are so um, needing in need of validation from someone that they deem as beautiful, or people with a lot of money. They want to be associated with that energy, that they will snap on you or talk bad about you, politic against you, put a campaign out against you about how awful you are. But this card is telling for you to be like unto God. Stand firm and don't change who you are, and keep being you, and let that reign supreme. Don't keep stopping yourself from being who you are because other people are tripping. Do your best to find that stoic place inside of you. Along with that soft, beautiful space, you also need to develop, it looks like, more stoicism. Or maybe, and also it could be that stoicism can have gone too far to where you don't allow yourself to be creative in a healthy way in your beauty. Like, if you're not embodying this beauty, you might even, I'm seeing a fashion designer, just an artistic, you express yourself through how you look. That's your self-expression. You take care of your body. Like, you really care about your body and your health in every way, you know? And if you're not embodying that, you might have done a good job at blocking out the haters, you know, but now you need to only block out the haters and not block out your self-expression. Don't block out don't block out your self-expression. Just block the haters out. And that's the balance that will assist you in embodying your beauty. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. I've enjoyed reading for you. I'm going to go spend time by the pier and see if I can find this group, this Native American group that has church on Sundays, I think. Anyway, I have my own assignments today that Spirit has put me on too. And I love you guys very much. And I'll talk to you sooner than later. Don't forget, you can also join me on TikTok. If you want personal sessions with me, you can go to my website, ayabellene.com. Peace. Mwah. Bye.